We are at Transform Burien. And so we were all clocking out for the day going home. And let me just show you. You can see there's some stuff. There's, I got a bad angle right behind the dumpsters. There's a bunch of stuff. One of our folks, and well, I'll just say it's Amanda. You know, a lot of you will probably have seen her around Burien. She was hanging around, in some trouble, like dumping the garbage out of the garbage cans, whatever, and you know, we were all packing up and going home. So school's okay. There is somebody there. Yeah, she's there. Anyway, I don't want to, you know, agitate her quite yet. But I think school security might be showing up in a little bit. You'll see there's some more people just leave their stuff there. Yeah, school security might be showing up a bit, and it's kind of unfortunate if that, you know, happens and she ends up getting trespassed. You know, then she won't. Oh, there we got more. We got blackberries. Yeah, you know, we try to be respectful of the school district. Try to keep the place clean and in order. All right, sorry about that. I have to get a signal because there's like the building right here, and this is all really old. Like when I'm in the building, I have a difficult time getting a signal on my phone too. So I don't know. I'm just going to face this way because she's watching me. So we're just hanging out here a minute. We're going to see if security rolls up. You know, and if they do, she'll know we called them. But yeah, while we're going, I will give you all some updates on things that have been going on. So you might have noticed there's not been a Christian's Corner lately. Christian, well, he's found himself a place to stay. Unfortunately, it's at the Regional Justice Center down in Kent. He's got some charges, DUI with a vehicular assault. So he was under the influence and he ran into somebody. The person is, it was actually a motorcyclist, and they're doing okay, but they had to have some surgery on their foot, which, you know, of all the places to get hit, you know, a foot is not a vital organ, so could have been worse. But yeah, he, you know, he's gotten away with a lot of things in terms of like DUIs. It's not his first rodeo. He doesn't have his license, all that. So hopefully this one, they will, you know, send a message and he'll take that to heart that he can't be doing that type of thing. Anyway, here I am. This part in front of the school is actually a city park. I don't believe this is school property. The playground in the back is school property. I feel a little funny actually doing, and this is why I haven't been focusing on school security too much, because you know, just this, that we're in their building and I don't want to be recording them, even though if I'm well within my right to do so, but I don't want them to like freak out and, you know, cause problems for us being here. Okay, I don't see her over there. I know she saw me out filming, so I was trying to point the camera away from her, but we'll hang out. We'll see if security is on their way. So this is Des Moines Memorial Drive on a Friday. Pretty busy. You know, we got the freight traffic coming to the airport or from the airport, or, you know, whatever. This is one of our truck roads. City of Burien has certain roads designated, you know, for trucks. And this actually, this street here, the half that is on our side is the City of Burien. The other half with those woods over there, that's City of SeaTac. So we kind of share the responsibility for that there. Yeah, we're still hanging out here, so give a few personal updates. I am the vice chair now of the Burien Planning Commission. I presided over a meeting a few weeks ago. Our chair was absent, and it went pretty well. We were working on the Affordable Housing Demonstration Program, which is if people build affordable housing, we give them some leeway on some of the zoning rules, and we just recommended council extend that. And hopefully we'll get some good data from that, and that will lead to some permanent zoning changes. Designed to help not just affordable housing, but housing at all levels, because uh, our area, our region, is in a bit of a housing crisis, and it's across the board. Affordable, but also market rate housing is desperately needed. Let's see if I've got any other updates to share. Um, well, I can't think of anything personally. Burien got a new city manager. I've met him a few times. I like him so far. I haven't seen anything that's like a red flag or a concern. Uh, he was going to drop by Transform Wednesday. He had some other things come up. I know how that is. So we told him just whenever he has a chance to drop by, he's welcome. No hurry. We also, a couple weeks ago, City Hall honored Charlotte Berg, who has spent a lot of time volunteering here at Transform Burien. And she used to be the clothing bank lead. Now I'm the clothing bank lead, so that's fun. Something I never would have imagined myself doing, running a clothing bank. Oh, I see some flashing lights. I don't think that's security. I think that's no, that's just a tow truck, I guess. That's cool. We'll film them. That's a nice car. Wonder where they're taking it. If whoever's that is doesn't claim it, maybe I'll. I don't know how that even works in a tow yard. If you've got do they auction it off? Yeah, I think they do. If the person who owns it doesn't pick it up, I certainly hope they're not taking it just for scrap metal. That would be a waste. One other thing that I will mention, and this is actually just very recently breaking news, that obviously will be of interest to my audience, I think, because you know how I've been out downtown Burien filming the private security. There's a new Burien Business Association that's formed. And this is not like we have an existing business association. We have Discover Burien. We also have Southside Chamber of Commerce that serves us, as well as, other South King County cities. So it's not like there was need of another business group, but this group has formed. And their major pitch right now is they want to hire an armed private security guard to patrol downtown Burien at night, which, that's an interesting notion. And if they do so, and it seems like they're trying to get enough businesses on board with it so they can afford to do that. They've also asked the city for money, which is for a different purpose. It's for street lighting and other things, which, it's a very weird ask, I think, because they're a new organization. I don't think they're going to get any money from the city. They've just kind of sprung up and said, hey, can we have money? Transform Burien actually has an ask, but we've been around for almost 20 years doing what we do, and that we're asking for a different bucket of money. It's ARPA money. That's federal law. It's COVID relief money, but some of the things people are using it for are kind of a stretch. I don't quite at this point want to say what Transform is pitching. It will come up, I'm sure, and if you follow city government, you'll figure it out eventually. But I don't want to tip our hand quite this yet. But we are asking for some money, and that is public information. But anyway, yeah, there's also some business money, and public safety. Like, I get it. I support public safety. I definitely support street lighting. I think that's a good thing, but whether it's tied to COVID or not is kind of up for debate. And some of the things that people are using the quote COVID relief money for, I don't think has too much to do with COVID. But that's my personal opinion, and I know it's kind of just a political issue of who do we hand money out to. So, but anyway, yeah, that's separate. But I guess from among themselves, they're trying to raise money for an armed private security guard. And, as long as that individual just patrols their private businesses of the businesses that have opted into that, okay, that's fine. But I will certainly be out on the public sidewalk doing some filming if I get word that this person is hired. One person or however many. If they're doing a contract, I assume one person's not going to be out there 7 nights a week doing it, but however they're going to do it. And I will be asking that person for their guard card because, I will have to look up the RCW because I forgot it. But there is a state law, RCW, that requires anyone who's a licensed security guard, armed or not, to show their card upon request. And I will be showing that. And yeah, I might, blur out some of their personal. I don't even know what type of information is on it, but yeah, we'll see that. And the statute is pretty unequivocal. So if they try to say, "Oh, I don't want you to film it" or whatever, I'm gonna film it just for my own benefit because I, I'm not gonna just memorize the information from looking at it. I would have to film it. I see I got a viewer now. Hello, welcome. So to catch you all up, I've been out here. I thought school security might be showing up. I don't know if they decided to. We called them and we let them know what the situation was. We had somebody who was tipping over garbage cans and is camped there and stuff. Oh, hi Lizzie. I see your hand waves there. So I just thought I'd hang out here for a minute to see if security did show up and talk to the person. Because, it is the school district's property, and we want to be respectful, and we tell all our guests, we can't have them just staying here after hours. But I haven't seen security show up yet, so I've just been kind of giving some personal updates and, news about the city of Burien. Oh, hey, Teamwork News. And I was just talking about how the businesses in Burien are trying to hire some armed private security, which that's their option, but I will definitely be out there filming and making sure that person follows the state laws about what they can and cannot do as an armed private security guard. Well, I do not see security showing up, actually, so I might just cut it. I thought I would just hang out here. Let's see. I don't know. I'll be kind of hanging out around the area, so if they come back, I might start rolling again. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Oh, you're getting your security guard card. Very nice. I'm sure you will follow all the laws and do everything properly. And I have no problem with private security as long as they follow the laws and they do everything by the book. Then we're going to be good. And we'll send. And I will say, because I filmed several private security guard companies around Burien as they're doing their rounds, and some of them are very good, and there are a few that I've had issues with. So it is very much, it's a company level thing. Yeah, it's a company level or it's an individual level, So And it's like even when I'm filming cops too. Like I don't prejudge anybody. Some of them are very respectful and nice, and I don't have any problems. And if I do have problems with them, obviously you all will know. My complaint against Officer Gill got dismissed. That was kind of too bad. Oh, Sacramento. All right. Yeah, I don't know what the California laws are like on that. But I'm sure you will, and I'm sure you will do a good job and adhere to those. All right, there's no action here, so I'm going to cut it. It was nice talking with you all. I saw some people hop in while I was talking. If you want to scroll back to the beginning, you'll get just various news and updates about things that are going on in Burien if you're interested. Have a good afternoon, everybody.